Brad Wright converted the garage of his Woodland Hills home into an office, and it's pretty extraordinary. Step into what his wife calls the man cave, and your eyes don't really know what to focus on.
I got kicked out of my house. I have a big screen TV in here. I have my filing cabinet. I have a microwave behind me. I have water behind you. A refrigerator behind me.
The walls are littered with old UCLA basketball jerseys that Wright collected from his playing days. There's a photo of him in the gym back in the 80s with Los Angeles b-ball legends Reggie Miller, Bill Walton, and Magic Johnson. You got Mr. Bean, too, which I like. Are you a big Mr. Bean fan?
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm liking the Godfather pictures and the Sopranos.
Let me show you something amazing. This is something that you might want. Let's see. Let me explain what it's like back in my days.
Back in his days. Back in the days when Brad Wright was a starting center for the UCLA basketball team. But believe it or not, as a kid, he didn't really want to play basketball.
I hated basketball. I was not a good player. I still don't think that I'm that great of a player.
Even though he wasn't really into the game, people kept telling him he had potential, and it was his mom who pushed him into basketball camp. So he signed up for the team at Daniel Murphy High School, still not really feeling it. Fast forward to senior year, Daniel Murphy found its way into the CIF semifinals against Inglewood High, the top team in the nation.
We go 1 overtime. We go 2 overtimes. I block a shot. We go 3 overtimes. I have the ball with 10 seconds to go. I'm holding it very tight. 5 seconds. We're about to win the game by 1 point.
At that moment, someone from the opposing team grabs him, and the ball goes out of bounds. Inglewood ball. You can pretty much guess what happens next.
He shoots a prayer, knocks it down. Inglewood wins, Murphy loses. Place is packed. 18,000 people. I went to my locker room. I put my head down. I thought I blew it. And I see all these cameras above me, and I'm looking up. You guys got the wrong room. They won. They were all here, and I look over and I see Coach Larry Brown, who was a coach at UCLA, and they're all saying he's ours. And I'm thinking, who are they talking about?
They were talking about Brad Wright. He earned a full scholarship to play for UCLA. After graduating in '85, he was drafted into the NBA. Later in his career, he went on to play in Europe. That's right, Europe, Spain, Italy. He speaks 3 languages.
Not including Ebonics, which maybe I spoke before.
That's not bad for a kid from LA who used to hate basketball. So once his playing days were over in the year 2000, he took up some coaching gigs. But he started to feel funny, falling into strange deep sleeps at his desk, numbness in his feet. So Wright talked to his doctor. The news he received was startling. They'd found tumors in his throat and chest and needed to operate as soon as possible. At one point, he thought he only had a few months to live. But after the operation, he miraculously recovered. The experience gave him a new outlook on life.
Too much life going on. As Coach Wooden said, time is a luxury you don't have. So, with the luxury you do have, use it. Enjoy life. Don't sit around doing nothing. See life for what it is. See the real life. Don't play those avatar games. Be the avatar.
In 2010, after receiving words of encouragement and support from fellow Bruins like Bill Walton and Ralph Jackson, Wright got himself out of bed and back to work. In 2011, he was approached to take over the role of commissioner of the Venice Basketball League. These streetball games are all about creating a safe environment for people to come out and enjoy some hard-hitting, over-the-top entertainment that you don't really get with the NBA. He accepted the offer, and you can see a twinkle in his eye when he talks about the work he's putting in for the league.
As a businessman, I don't go to sleep some nights. I'm here every day, every hour. You can't stop me. My wife brings food in here, and then the next time she's bringing it again, I said, I just ate. She said, that was dinner. This is breakfast.
Just over a year ago, Wright was mentally preparing himself for death. There was a point where he thought he'd never see the beach again. But now, he's at Venice Beach once a week, with courtside seats. Signing off for Daily Bruin Radio, Armin Medikians.